Hello everybody, Nightshade here. Sorry for the long time of deck lists. I've been sick and just realised stuff has happened. But anyway, this is the updated Shinegreymon deck. Shall we get into it with using obviously BT6 cards? So we're still playing the one Cupidmon who has main attacking. If you have 5 or more security cards, trigger draw 1. It's a decent level 2, it can sometimes draw you a card, but we just play it as a one-off because I couldn't find anything better. Next we play the full Uberman, who has, while you have 3 or fewer security, trigger draw 1 when attacking. This one will come up a lot as there's a pretty good amount of recovery in this deck and ways to get rid of your security. Moving on to the main deck, we have 3 Patamon from the Shucks deck, who has the inheritable effect of your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, drop into 0, gain 1 memory. Since you're playing Shinegreymon and a lot of your removal is Shine, dropping your opponent's DP to 0, this will gain your memory pretty much every time, especially if it's on the Shinegreymon. I turn Shinegreymon into a Digivolution cost of 4 to 3. Next, we are playing 3 of the Patamon from BT1, who has on play, refill 4 cards from the top of your deck. Add all yellow Tamer cards among them to your hand and then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. This is really good just to try to get your Tamers out. I only play 3 because I think 4 is a bit too much, especially late game when you've got half your Tamers on the board. Next, we're playing 3 Salmon from BT2, who has the on deletion. If you're 3 or fewer security cards, trigger recovery +1. We play this just to swing into their security or their Digimon to try and get a recover. I have saved myself many times with this card. Next, we are playing 3 Agumon from BT2, who has 1 attacking. If you have 3 or more yellow Tamers in play, trigger draw 1. So again, your entire point of your deck is to try and get as many Tamers on board as possible, so your Shinegreymon can basically kill everything on the board. So having this one attacking for more draw power is pretty nice. Moving on to our level 4s, we have 4 Patamon from BT4. He's just a blocker, Digivolution cost of 1, 5000 DP. I know Jessmon can kill this quite a lot, well, quite easily, but I like playing the Patamon because it's a Digivolution cost of 1 instead of the cost of 2, and it's very useful trying to speed up to Shine or some of your level 5s to play your Tamers for free. Next, we have 4 Trunimon from BT3. He's just a vanilla with a Digivolution cost of 1. Pretty much the same reason why I said you like playing Patamon, because of the Digivolution cost of 1. Then our last level 4 is 3 Unimon, just as a blocker because Jessmon can't kill it, and a nice blocker to go against Rookie Rush and those types of styles of decks. Moving on to our level 5s, we have 2 Androwoman from the starter deck, the yellow starter deck. That's when Digifoging, when you have 3 or fewer security cards or 3 security cards or less, trigger recover +1. I like playing 2 of them because your deck is quite slow setting up Tamers to kill your opponent's board, so you probably lose a lot of security, so I like this as a 2-off. We're then playing 2 Rise Greymon from BT4, who has your turn. This Digimon is also treated as a yellow Digimon, which is really handy for Digivolving up to Shinegreymon, and has main Digibears 2. You may trash the 2 Digivolution cards from this, activate the effect below, that's what Digibears does. And the effect is you may play 1 red or yellow Tamer card without paying its memory cost, but 5 with a play cost of 4 or less in your hand without paying its memory cost. And then has the inheritable of, if you have a Tamer in play, when attacking, give your opponent's Digimon 2000 minus 2000 DP. We're next playing 4 Wise Greymon from the BT2 set, who has 1 Digivolving. You may play 1 yellow tamer card from your hand without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects of this tamer don't play. This is fine because the only on-play tamer we really play is TK, and we have the 2 other risers for that. We could obviously hard play the TK before, and it has the inheritable factor while you have 3 or more yellow teams and play this Digimon gain security +1, so Shine can basically start hitting very hard into security. Next, moving on to level 6, we are playing the 1 War Greymon, who has 1 attacking. Once per turn, you may add the top card of your security stack to your hand to unsuspend this Digimon, and then give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 6000 DP for a turn. I like it as a one-off just to get rid of your opponent's blockers, or just pesky Digimon, and to give the deck a bit more aggression than other than constantly being passive. We then play the 1 Contorismon, who has 1 Digivolving up to 5 of your opponent's Digimon, gains security -2, and has the on deletion, 1 of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 11,000 DP per turn. I like playing this as a one-off just for against Rookie Rushes, because this deck Worst Nightmare is Rookie Rush, so I do like playing it as a one-off. We then play the big bad boy himself. We're playing 4 Shinegreymon, who has 1 Digivolve and suspend all your yellow tamers. For each tamer you suspend this way, activate the following effect. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4000 DP for the turn, and has your turn, this Digimon gains 1000 DP for each tamer you have in play. So he can get very big, very fast, and obviously your entire deck is around a bunch of tamers, so you can normally kill something with Shinegreymon. Moving on to the tamers, we're playing the 1 Takumi Aiba. Yes, he is a white tamer, but we play him because when one of your Digimon Digivolve suspends tamer to trigger draw 1, so more draw power to see more tamers, or more ways to get into tamers, and then all turns, all level 3 Digimon gain 1 attacking, lose 1 memory, again, mostly against Rookie Rush. Moving on to our yellow tamers, we are playing 2 TK from the structure deck, who has a percent of your security Digimon gain 2000 DP. This can come up especially when you have 2 of them, so everything gains 4000. And as the security, play this card without paying its memory cost. We are then playing 3 of the Kari from BT2, who has start of your turn. If you have 3 or fewer security cards, gain 1 memory, and security, play this card without paying memory cost. Really nice because obviously you're going to be probably getting your security hit quite a lot, so gaining a memory of this can be really useful. And it means if you don't have the Padamon to gain a memory, you can at least go to 4 with this if you've got TK on board as well, and still play your Shinegreymon without ending your turn. Then we do play a BT6 card where it's TK and Kari, who has start of your turn. If you have fewer security cards than your opponent, gain 2 memory. And your turn, when one of your yellow Digimon attacks, you may suspend the tamer. One of your Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for the turn. The minus DP for the turn doesn't come up that often, but at the start of your turn, if you've got fewer security cards than your opponent, gain 2 memory, that comes up quite a lot. And then has this security effect of play this card without paying its memory cost. The last tamer we play is 3 TK from BT1, who has start of your turn. If you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3, and on play, look at your security stack and fill 1 card, add it to your hand, and then if it was a yellow card, trigger recovery +1. And then like all the rest of the tamers has security, play this card without paying its memory cost. Great way to constantly be at 3 memory, and obviously TK is pretty good in the meta, obviously in every yellow deck. Last card we play is 2 Yellow Memory Boost, which has main, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow Digimon card among them to your hand, then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order, then place this card in the battle area, and then main delay, trust this card in your battle area to activate the effect below. You can activate this card, you can't activate this effect the turn it enters play, and the main is the gain 2 memory, and security, play this card in battle area. Really useful because this deck doesn't really have that much in terms of draw, other than the defoving, and obviously attacking when you've got free security. So this can be nice to try and search out the cards you need. And obviously we'll be putting a lot of cards to the bottom part with Padmon and stuff like that, and obviously gaining 2 memory is always nice, so we could play more Tamers and not end our turn. And that is the deck profile for BT6. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope everybody has a good day. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.